It's just a dream.
Alright guys,
Today's story
it's a new week.
The Great Battle.
Okay, she stopped yapping. Anyway, it's a new week. I'm probably gonna do some ZZZ. Or maybe something else. I don't know. Why is it startling, dude? Is it time for a new graphics card? Yeah, they need to fix something. There's some kind of starters over there. Anyway, I might do some ZZZ, but for now I'm gonna... Let's see, we got 2 days, so I guess I could do some grinding for my asteroids and for this weapon. I'll do that and get to ZZZ. But it's probably gonna take some time because I have like 2 companion quests to do. Zeji and Canarella, I'll do that. Story has only just begun, I don't know how to do that. It says exit co-op mode. I'm not in co-op mode, but it's still, I just can't figure out how to get out of there. We'll do this because I can get some, what is it called? Battle pass points. Pioneer podcast. That did not hurt. Not gonna lie, this kind of feels weird. I mean, the filter. It's very blue. Who's he talking to, little bro? Alright, that's good. Do we still have code cleansing? We do. Let's go here. Oh wait, before this, we should do Flirtless. Right? Yeah, I should probably do Flirtless first. Avenalium. It's Monday. Let's do that.
Sentinel protect me. Answer me. Together we stand.
No bonus. Come at me. Efficiency bubble. Where do you go?
Answer me. Together we stand. Luger, be my salvation.
Hello, Roxy.
In the name of Imperator.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Don't stand in my way.
do I ever get 4? I need 4 of those.
Okay. In war with time. Loading. Terminate. Sentinel protect me. I call upon the Sentinel.
Give me your words. All yours?
Sentinel protect me. Crystals, give me strength. Together we stand.
Come at me.
Silence. Purify.
Shut.
The name of
You
imperative.
barely made a dent. My shield can resist.
Sentinel protect me.
I didn't want to waste my burst, so... Do you have any codes? Oh, I don't. Wait, did we get new codes? Did we have a live stream?
I engraft you new. Loading. Sentinel protect me. Together we stand. I call upon the Sentinel.
The door. Come at me.
Descend. Together we stand.
No contest. Come at me. All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Don't stand in my way.
Is this the 3rd time? Think so. The new map? Yeah, wait a second. The new map is Septimont, which is this one right here. Pretty cool. We have this new boss over here. It's called Nightmare. What is it called? Kelpie. Kelpine. And we got a horse mommy over here. And I can show it to you. 2 new bosses. I think we need the horse mommy for Lupa. We did need her for Cardatia as well.
Leave it to me.
That's her.
Hopefully this helps.
A perfect chord. Solo time.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Thanks for watching. Now presenting a poem of finale. A divine empire then.
Oh, she. Oh, okay. I was concentrating over here, but she died. And that's that. What else we got? We got these new flying mechanics. Tree Patrol, obviously the same shenanigans. And this is the city. The city of Septimon. Kinda got Sumeru Desert vibes though, like when it comes to the music. Yep, this is the city. And this is a new tacit field of Septimon. Wait a minute. This team is better.
Improvise.
Together we vanish. Feathers incinerate. Sever. Beckon the divine flame.
My compliments. Take this.
Crosscut. Sever. Take form.
Loading. Rectify.
I am fine.
Come on, gang, come on. That's what I thought.
My compliments. Surrender.
By the way, that monster is kind of tough over here. Not just the tacit field, but like even outside of the tacit field. Attack, good. Fusion damage, bad. Character, bad. Attack, bad. Good. Bad. Oh, it's a 3 cost. Confirm. Alright. Probably do one more or 2 more.
Running won't save you.
Take form. Mind's eye. Triumph through. Who's the caged bird now?
My compliments. Found your weak spot. Leave it to me. Worry not.
Together we vanish. Perish in flames. Take form. My blade yearns.
Okay. Attack. Good. Nope.
Make it for feathers. Incinerate.
My compliments. Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me?
What the hell happened?
My blade, you take form. Beckon the divine flame. Sever. Crosscut. Sever.
Surrender. Victory favors me.
Catch.
Terra awaits.
Nice. Alright, now we can leave. HP, that's good. Air damage, good. Nope. Nope. Confirm.
Can you keep up?
Oh, this. Right. Fantasies. I'll do that too. Task field 5 times. Overlord class enemy 5 times. I guess we can do this. Let's go to Huang Long. And right there. After the new update, my FPS dropped to 15. Yep. It happened to me too. There is actually, I've not found any solutions for that. Except that they keep dropping some kind of patches for every single week or maybe 2
Can you
days.
keep up?
But it's still not getting fixed. I even lost my filter settings at some point.
Great food, great value. Welcome. We've got a variety of produce here. Thank you for shopping at Maha's. Your order is ready.
It's also part of like the Unreal Engine. Like it's not just the developers, it's just they keep updating their engine and it's like affecting the gameplay too. The Wuthering Waves developers are doing their best, but yeah, sweet and sour.
Thank you for shopping at Maha's. Your order.
All right. Also, what graphics card are you using? Because for my 3060, I don't think I have a lot of solutions. But for maybe 4070, you can try, you know, turning off the new features that they introduced in the game. Maybe that would solve some issues. All right, that's 5. Uncle Lee.
Can you keep up?
$30 collectibles, right? You know what? Overlord class. Let's do that.
I alone will
Overlord class.
decide whether it's for show or for
Think
battle.
hard
The
appear.
power to split and merge matter.
Yeah, she needs it. Crit rate. I don't really want to rely on, what is it called? Modifiers. Not playing on a PC? Are you playing on a PlayStation? It's a phone. I think you're it's gonna be fine, I guess. I think Unreal Engine is fine on the phone and PS5. It's just the FPS problem is just probably for PC, so maybe they'll introduce an update for you. Or you could just go here, maybe, and give them a feedback and tell you the problem. Or maybe just email them. I do that occasionally, and they do get the problem solved. So, yeah.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
The power to split and merge matter.
Ooh. It's not this. Yep. I think I should farm for Cardathea. Get me some Kelpie. Cool cast. What weapon I use for the new resonator? I did not get her what's it called? Her own weapon, so I use Emerald. I think that's what it's called.
I alone will decide.
The power to split.
Emerald of Genesis. I use the standard weapon. I really want to get the new her own weapon. I don't have enough asteroids. Mail deleted? What? Something got deleted. Ain't no way. Yeah, right now I'm farming for asteroids just to get a weapon.
At your disposal. I engraft you new.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye.
My compliments.
Together we vanish.
All right. Crit rate.
Loading. Terminate. Rectify. In war with time.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye.
Another defense, crit rate, crit damage. Cool.
Leave it to me. Worry not. Loading. Terminate. Astral modulation.
Together we vanish. Perish in flames. Feathers incinerate.
You got everything in under just 150 pulls?
Guests of the unkind.
Like without pity?
I'm fine. Rectify.
Together we vanish.
Crosscut. Sever.
My compliments. Still recognize me?
Perish in flames.
Crosscut. Sever.
Very cool.
Guests of the unkind.
In war with time.
Together we vanish.
Let me check my pity though. I think I had like 40 or something to get card. To get card at the
Crosscut. Sever.
Let me check. I don't think you can see it. Okay, so wait, I actually lost to Cardathea, right? Yeah, so I lost to Verena, and before I got Zanny, I guess. So that was no Shikona. I got Shikona. And then at 72, I lost to Verena after, you know, Shikona, and then I was guaranteed after 67 pulls, dude, I got Cardathea. And now I'm just going for rapid. Maybe I can get one. Let's see. Oh, it's not. It's not. This is the 46th pull, by the way. I believe it is. Yeah. Yeah. 46.
My blade yearns. Guests of the unkind. I am fine.
Leave it to me. In war with time.
Together we vanish. Take 4.
Oh, we're getting a lot of crit rate. Good.
Guests of the unkind.
Loading.
Together we vanish.
My compliments. Take this.
I'm tired of them fighting all the time, dude. Let me just break their fight.
Can you quickly loading. Astral modulation. The feeling of pain.
Perish in flames. Be reduced to cinders. Sever! Mind's eye, take form.
My compliments. Surrender.
Together we vanish. Feathers incinerate.
Alright, then we're fighting.
Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. Crosscut. Sever!
Loading.
Together we vanish. My blade yearns.
My compliments. Running won't save you.
That should be enough. Defense.
Make it fast.
What else do we need?
Plan with convention.
The power to split and merge matter.
HP create. All right. Okay, HP, not bad. Not bad. We need HP. We did not need defense though. But I'm just gonna cope and go to 15. Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay. Okay. 12% though? Okay. I mean... if we get a crit rate, then this is good. That's 2 times. That's twice, bro. No. Oh. Okay. This is kind of interesting. Because we got crit rate and crit damage. No energy region. Will the last one be energy region? Basic attack damage bonus. Okay. 15% crit damage. 13%. We got 258. I think I should wait. I should wait. I should probably wait. Dang, this is bad. Can't really give these because this is rollers. I'm not gonna give it away. Oh, that's your ID? Oh, I play on the C server. What is that, Europe server? 80? In my Europe server, I got like... I got like 400 ping, dude. I think I did up to the crownless quest, I guess.
Guests of the unkind. Feathers incinerate. Take form.
Surrender. Can you still recognize me?
Crosscut. Sever.
My compliments. An absurd, impudent display.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Now that's a hazard. Guests of the other.
My compliments. Still recognize me? Is that it?
Triumph through sacrifice. Who's the caged bird now? Sever! Take form.
Hush!
Alright. That was kind of intense. There was a rush. I only got like 2-3 echoes. After defeating, like, what, 15 enemies?
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly.
HMG, so it's kind of like, I think, Hong Kong or something. Should be Hong Kong Malaysia. Something like that. I think we have something similar in Genshin too. HMT. It could be that. It could be like the China part of the server. I think so. Let me check. It should be Hong Kong, Taiwan, or something like that. Yeah, it's a specific region-based server, while agency cover broader geographical areas. Yeah. So I was right. It's Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. Yep. So I'm in the C server, SEA. And I get about 65 ping. Pretty cool. What's your ping? Is it even better? Is it like 30? Ooh. Not gonna use.
Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up? Loading.
Feathers incinerate. My blade yearns.
I swear there's some kind of problem in fantasies for the museum, whatever this thing is called. Because whenever I fight the enemies, there's like a significant boost in my volume. I don't know why. It just happened. Oh, not the tiger guy.
Loading. Rectify. My compliments. Surrender. Can you keep up? Take this!
Together we vanish.
Sever! My compliments. Found your weak spot.
Alright. Increase attack. Attack's good.
Quickly and swiftly.
Perish in flames.
Sever!
Make it fast.
Playing other waves and watching YouTube at the same time, keyboard's not working properly. One of those phone struggles, man. Increase resonant skill damage by 45%, max HP. I think I'll take the resonant skill damage.
Make it fast.
20 concerto. Nope. Okay. Attack damage for 50%. $350? Dang, is it playable?
Clear as the blaze.
My compliments.
Mind's eye.
All right.
Make
Not
it
bad.
fast.
Increase attack by 75%, reduce throw and roll, and go for that.
Guests of the unkind. Take form. Cross. Sever.
My compliments. Gently does it?
Something. Did someone? Oh, I died. Cool. What the flip happened, dude?
Take this!
Together we vanquish.
All right. Defeating an enemy restores 80. Okay. Etiquette. Let's do that. What? Oh, 5 attempt. Nope.
Make it fast. Guests of the unkind.
Loading. Terminate. I engraft you new.
My blade yearns be reduced to cinders.
My compliments. Found your weak spot. The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis.
Perish in flames.
25% increase the damage dealt by all team members for 0.6% on stacks from when the effect ends.
My compliments. Surrender. Quickly and swiftly.
Together we vanish. Take form. My blade yearns.
Crosscut. Sever. Break.
Who's the caged bird now?
My compliments. Can you keep up?
Alright, swim ring, cool. One more. Nope. That's bad. Sure. 3k, cool. Crit damage. Okay, I'll take that. Basic attack speed. I'll take that. A 100 times? Or all right.
Can you keep up?
This should be fun.
Quickly and swiftly. Stay calm.
Mind's eye.
My compliments.
Together we vanish.
Oh, we dead? Alright. Increase the trigger interval of Beamscape by 25%? Sure.
Guests of the
Oh,
unkind.
the heck cave.
My compliments. Improvise. Worry not. Astral modulation. My compliments. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis.
Together we vanquish. Mind's eye. Be reduced to cinders. Sever. My blade yearns.
Why is he
Mind's
taking
eye.
no
My
damage?
compliments. Surrender. Leave it to me. I engraft you new. Loading. My compliments. Found your weak spot.
Together we vanquish. Perish flames. My blade yearns. Who's the caged bird now?
Sever. Vow from the soul. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me? Take this!
Together we vanquish.
My
That's 659. Not bad. I think I've done about a million 200 something. That's my max damage. Alright, this is a couple more asteroids, so I could probably get a weapon. Can be done. Complete 3D can be done. 530 collect. Wait a second. I did not level up my Cardathea.
I alone will decide
The power to split and merge matter.
Okay. Alright, we just need to make it to 10. And if I can do that. Alright, exactly. Okay, we're good. And Chicona. What does she need? Skill damage 805, 138. Yeah, it's definitely this one. I've probably spent 400,000 by now. There's no way I haven't. Yep, I knew it. Did I get 30 echoes? Wait, I did that? Dang. I know when that happened. Okay, collectibles. Sure. We'll do collectibles and 2 echoes.
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Surrender. Still recognize me?
Am I still in Peptimont? No, I'm not. Oh, I'm not. Okay, makes sense. Wait, we got asteroids? 204. Wait a second. I don't know if it's gonna be a disappointing one, but let's see. I was asked. Or I have to do this. There's no way I can't. I need to do this. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I hope it's not gonna be that long.
I didn't expect such a big crowd at the hearing. Should I take the stand myself? What do you think, little kitty? Ah, maybe we can do a little show of, paws. Raise your left paw if you think I should testify, or your right paw if... But wait! You raised your left paw before I even finished my sentence. No, that doesn't count. Let's try again. Okay, if you raise your right paw, I'll let someone else handle it. Right paw, huh? Well, I did actually want to...
Miss Jeje, the hearing is about to start. If you would please join us.
Dang, she's hot.
Now? Yes, Madame Gio. I'll be there in a minute. Rover! Oh, you're here. I just handed over all the evidence we gathered from Mingyang's studio and the exiles camp to the patrollers. Now the Shangyun Art Exchange can't deny the fact they were producing and trading art forgeries. But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing. But I've never spoken in front of so many people before. How about you do the talking and I'll add details if I have to?
We wouldn't want my lack of artistic expertise to give the Shangyun Art Exchange a chance to turn the hearing against us.
You're right. Then
Don't worry, I've got your back. Just remember, you're the only one who can lay out the truth, the whole truth, for everyone to see.
You're right. I was the one who chose to uncover the truth behind this case. I can't back down now. I'll give it my all. I promise.
Blue collar.
With both parties present, this hearing is now in session. First, a brief overview of the case before us. Miss Jieje alleges that the guilty party, Mingyan, implicated in the tacit discord assault, was coerced into committing art fraud under duress. Therefore, her mental state was adversely affected, which led to her committing actions contrary to her will. Today, based on new evidence provided by Miss Jieje and the result of this hearing, we will determine whether to revisit Mingyan's charges and consider if the Shangyun Art Exchange is indeed guilty of selling illegal art forgeries.
What? With all due respect, this doesn't match what we discussed before.
Mr. Baitze, I remind you that any evidence or arguments presented before and during the hearing are valid. If you would like to add further information, you're welcome to do so at any point. Now, without further ado, either party may begin their opening statement.
Madame Juya, the situation...
Madame Juya, as the head of the Shangyun Art Exchange, I, Baitze, must clear our name and seek justice here today. There are 2 points I'd like to address. Firstly, the authenticity of our artworks remains unimpeachable. Secondly, Mingyan's provocative creations stem solely from her own greed and vanity. She alone should bear responsibility for the assault. Throughout my tenure at the Art Exchange, our foremost principle has been that of integrity, a well-known fact. And yet, integrity in business is not enough to stave off discord. We are aware of certain painters rejected by the Art Exchange, nursing grudges and resorting to threats. They bombarded us with spite and slander, causing a public uproar simply because they didn't get what they wanted. Should the public be swayed by these slanderous insinuations that paint us as wicked fraudsters, then I'm afraid justice will never be served.
Please control yourself, Mr. Baitze.
Forgive me, madam. But if this injustice persists, I will have no choice but to sue them for harming the Shangyun Art Exchange's reputation. They have damaged the trust we built with our clients. I demand they compensate us for our losses and issue a public apology. Such disgraceful behavior will not diminish us. Our principles will not waver, and we will protect the Shan Yuan Art Exchange from any ill intent.
I've bought paintings from Shan Yuan Art Exchange before. They were good quality, and their service was decent. Hard to believe they'd be involved in something like this.
The honest always get the short end of the stick. But who's Ming Yan? A painter? Never heard of him.
Must be some nobody trying to get attention using the Shan Yuan's name.
Why is the art exchange always in the middle of some controversy?
Order!
You may continue your statement.
Madam, allow us to present our account of the events. This all really began 3 days ago.
Okay.
I was entrusted to investigate a certain arcane artist in the Tiger's Maw.
Hey, Rover! Took you long enough to get here. Things are getting awfully strange around the mine lately. Figured you're just the one to untangle this mess. With your knack for solving mysteries, you'll figure this out in no time. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a special folktale in Jinzhou. Word has it, there's this mysterious arcane artist whose paintings come to life as they paint, as if each brushstroke has a life of its own.
That's probably Zenshi, right?
Once their canvas dries, whatever they've painted leaps right off the page. Mythical creatures, the whole shebang, all real as day. The thing is, anyone who might have seen these paintings,
Yo, what is that?
they vanish into thin air.
Wait, why do I have the animation going on for me? Okay, that's pretty cool.
I've never heard of such a unique forte.
Yo, this is pretty cool.
Lately, I've been receiving reports about eerie monsters wandering the mine at midnight. Some witnesses even ran into them more than once.
I thought this only happens when you're like using the resonance from liberation.
These monsters, reading these reports, I couldn't shake the tale of the arcane artist from my mind. Sure, some say it's just a prank or some new tacit Discord variant. But with rumors swirling, folks are getting jittery. Can't let things escalate. That's why I reached out to you. Great. Counting on you to crack this case wide open. Oh, and you might want to chat up the witnesses. Got their names right here for you.
Oh wait, this is part of the, oh, it's because I have my forte. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. That makes sense. I thought it was kind of some kind of glitch or something, but it's not.
That's it for today. Time for a break. Oh, hey there. Need something? Oh, you've come to the right guy. I was actually the first to see those weird things. I was playing chess with the old miners until midnight, then headed home alone. On my way back, I heard these strange moans like some kind of monster was out there. At first I thought they were tacit discords, and I was ready to bolt. But then, I realized they were different. These monsters, they were being drawn to something. Curiosity got the better of me, so I took a step closer and saw that they had these strange features. Gleaming eyes, gnarled horns, and dark green bodies covered in slimy liquid. But unlike tacit discords, they didn't attack me. You know, I did see some people standing nearby. Just some shadows, really, because it was so dim. Well, the light was flickering in the wind, so I couldn't make out their faces, but I knew something was weird with the scrolls they had in their hands. Every time they moved, more monsters appeared. Later, I told everyone about it, and Gupon was there. She freaked out, saying it was just like the tale of the arcane artist. I'm not sure, but I overheard them talking. No, actually, arguing would be more accurate. Anyway, I got worried those monsters might attack me, so I bolted and didn't catch what they were arguing about. I do remember. Wait, you're not seriously thinking of going there, are you? Whatever those monsters are, they're Alright.
I'm gonna have to invest.
You don't look like you work at the mine. Can I? Oh yes, that strange event. It's the talk of the town right now. I've conducted several investigations and found that those monsters tend to appear around midnight. Their locations seem random though. Fortunately, they haven't caused much harm. I think it's because they always show up and vanish in the dead of night. If you ask me, these monsters are a new type of tacit discord. Since they're unrecorded, our terminal can't trigger an alarm when they're nearby. For safety reasons, we have increased our patrols around the mine. Anything else unusual? Yes, there was one thing. Aside from the blurred silhouettes I saw that night, I remember hearing voices, like people talking. The voices came from where those silhouettes were, but they sounded like vague muttering. Thinking about it now, if it was a human voice, how could someone get so close to those monsters without crying out for help?
I've gathered enough information. It's time to check the scene where those monsters were spotted.
Can't fly. I can go wherever I want. Cool.
There's something ahead. That figure. That paintbrush. Could it be...
Zeji? Could be Zeji.
Nothing here. Huh. That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
I was terrified.
Rover! You're here! Sorry, did I scare you just now? Finding inspiration. The night often sparks my creativity. Of course not! I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hoped to find out who they are. Sorry I lied to you. I didn't want to drag anyone else into this. Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies real. It sounds like a fairy tale, but when the arcane artist first caught people's attention in Jinzhou years ago, it was more than just a tale. Now this story is making the rounds again. Most don't see the dangers it holds. As someone who feels the threat, I want to uncover the truth before it's too late. Yes, there was once an artist who could create paintings that felt so real, You could almost step into them. But these paintings, they strayed from the artist's original intentions, and I don't know who's behind these latest events, but if it's really the arcane artist, their paintings will bring nothing but trouble. That's why unfortunately, I'm not very good at investigating. I'm here for the arcane artist, but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Maybe he knows what happened in the mine. Is that so? Oh, okay.
Okay, that's an NPC, dude. Yep. Chi Lang.
Hey, Juja. Long time no see. You need more pigments already?
No.
And this must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Juja knew each other.
This Kai, he kind of reminds me of Hammer from Iron Man.
But I've never had the chance to introduce...
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I know Juja very well, but I do know she's got... So, when it comes to introducing herself to you, I'd bet money on it. She's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No! It's not like that.
Juja, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
Yes, Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you. Hello, my name is Zhe. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Yo, this is some dating simulator.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey,
wait,
what are you
who's
waiting
just thinking about it? Okay. Robert.
Robert.
That was a pretty obvious slip of the tongue.
Nice to meet you. My name is Zhe. I'm a painter. I take art commissions and strive to create beautiful paintings. I'm not being very artistic.
She opened her eyes right where Skidsor's cock is.
How sweet. I must say, I've never seen Juja this nervous.
He was staring
First
right
became
into the
one of
family
my
jokes.
cherished patrons.
Well, wait, Mr. Shilang. We're actually here today to talk about the
Oh, I know the tale. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first. I supply ore to pigment manufacturers and sometimes serve as their sales proxy. So most painters in Jinzhou come to my... Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Oh, but those ore buyers from a while back, they bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. I remember you saying you couldn't afford the fancy pigments. So when those guys asked for leftovers...
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought
they turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. But when I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business. Of course, help yourself.
Scarlet Thorn 50. That's red. What's indigo blue? I don't know. This is definitely like a green. This is probably blue or red, or maybe not. I'm just, yeah, I'm not good at colors. What's indigo supposed to be?
If this is the situation...
What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you. And Chich is here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the moon chasing festival. Oh, are you alright?
Hello? No, it's not.
The painting we had you do for us during the festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Really?
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can wait. How about coming to the station with me today?
But we're still Investigate?
About what? A new case? Oh, I get it. In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help. Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently. What's odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking...
Did something just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are...
Alright.
Should we go as well? You could be right, but there's one
other thing. Could be that one other thing.
After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcade.
Once Jeju has the paintbrush in her hand, she'll be fine making the statement on...
Watch out! A new technique!
Purge the impure!
Purge the impure.
Sorry to trouble you. If I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me. She's really nice. It's just, we're not that close. I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time. Thank you.
Where's she walking off?
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen.
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuation. The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy. The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate...
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here. She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control. You sure can.
Why? Mingyan? Why are you... Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You... I'm alone.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt.
It was part of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was... I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me. Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she
Give me a
might have been
sec.
trying to stop them from hurting people.
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts. Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared. I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won, and who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened otherwise. Well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work? That's a first for me.
That's strange. Huh? Oh, you're back. You figured it out already?
The painting blurs the line between reality and illusion, causing whoever sees it to experience hallucinations.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine, but after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Ming Yan's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings? From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain. She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me. Then, if you're up for it, I hope you can join me in the investigation. You want me to decide? To be honest, I remember meeting Ming Yang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork behind. That could be a good start. I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure if this is the way to go. Okay, let's... After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward.
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Ming Yan's greed.
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi. Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
This paper. This white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, exactly what you want for more delicate brushwork. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Like Qinan's Voyage to Yun Mountain and Yiling's Qixi's Dawn of Spring. But whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the... Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident. Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it. Buy 3, get 1 free, buy 5, get 2 free, and then there's the additional weekly coupons. I know everything there is to know about the discount. We have the same painting style, and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting in about the same time. Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards. It becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters. She painted so many. There is a difference. The brushwork on this one, see how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits. And this one, the feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without. Yes! To me, painting is like a window into the heart of the artist. When words fail, these feelings can be depicted. It is strange though. She keeps reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fade. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself. Ah, the pigment! When did it get on my clothes? Huh? It came off with just a little wipe. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily. Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Ming Yan could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas. I used to do this as well. Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I'd paint rough outlines onto my clothes. After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help to seize fleeting inspiration, don't you think? It's a shame the clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric. How could this happen? The Shengyun Art Exchange is a renowned institution that manages the exchange of calligraphy and paintings in Huanglong. For an artist to have their work selected is a great honor, bringing with it immense prestige. According to Ming Yang's diary, the art exchange had been collaborating with her until some terrible mishap occurred. But I have some other thoughts about it. Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still, I had these kind of thoughts every day. While it's true that one might find motivation in these thoughts, I felt trapped for ages until I finally figured out the path I ought to follow. Embrace my emotions fully and create the art my heart yearns for. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react similarly and lose my way. She was forced into this and was looking for a way out. I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her. Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with? Medicinal herb recipe.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just not very experienced. I think... No, I might be nothing. It's just a thought. The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell. Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over. I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff? Okay, I figured it out. A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window. Ah, why wouldn't they? My family used to have an aquarium at home with lots of gold puffs. I thought it was a popular trend. Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills. Is that so? Ah, I'll practice more often. Oh yes, these are phantasms I can create with my brush. I haven't done this for a long time. Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress, and an artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless. But that's not my goal. So I've used this ability less over time. But it's fine to use it for the investigation. Yes, it could be related to my forte. Into the studio looking for something. However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window...
This might be related to the Shangyun Art Exchange and Ming Yan's breakdown.
The clues from the studio led us to an exiles camp. There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind all of this. The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy. Could it be they transported ore, could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore? Scarlet thorn, indigoite, and other ore. I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific ores. Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch. They are similar. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles?
Who are you?
Hello. We are...
If it's her paintings you're after.
She wasn't in her studio, so we thought we could ask around.
I see. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return. know her. We go way back. She's okay in our books, though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back. Guess you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new, secretive art piece. I spotted her taking risky stabs at painting out in the wild.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into, but her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself. Tried to steer her clear, and what do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Sorry to interrupt, but mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
Us? Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind. Oh, right. You reminded me.
Oh yeah, Ming Yan buys from us often. We give her the lowest price, just as friends do.
I have an idea. Yes, I think neither of these exiles nor Mingyan has told the truth. I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks. The painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Mingyang described in her diary. Her diary shows us she had major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved. Good idea. I hear people talking. Okay, I'll use my terminal to...
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do. She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. It's no big deal. I pinned it all on Mingyan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
But we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about? Keep these things on the down low. And if anyone finds out, they can't be allowed to trace it back to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
So the Shenyun Art Exchange has been involved. No wonder they got all shifty when we brought up Mingyang earlier. It was his signature on Mr. Shizan's transaction record.
When I asked him about the incident, he put all the blame on Ming Yan, saying she had ulterior motives. The exiles we questioned during the day did the same, trying to divert attention and cover up their own involvement at the scene in the first place. These distractions led us to concentrate solely on Ming Yan, ignoring other possible angles.
I have a theory, but we need that batch of paintings they mentioned to test it. But there's so many more people in the camp now. How should we get in? Okay.
This should do the trick. Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light. Wow. Thanks. I'll go take a breather then. Right, the rest of the supplies are in the northern west.
Rinse, grind, separate the pigments, then thin it out.
You actually start with a thinning.
You're right.
I thought you were talking in your sleep.
Huh.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too.
These addresses are not too far from each other, so the art exchange must be managing its network by districts. This camp is likely the hub for this district, handling transportation and supplies.
Judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create. These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
If they go through the ports, it'll be harder for anyone to ever notice. Not to mention the threats from the Shanyun Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
I want out of this.
Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it. I just want out, please. I won't make it difficult for you.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tales. That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her out.
Understood.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Shehua Village. These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries for her own gain. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Shehua Village original, not a copy. Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio. These copies, They're almost identical to the original. But there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the art. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid. Well, that's because Look out!
Leave it to me.
A new technique!
Heavens! Descend!
No. I'm just catching my breath. But where did these tacit discords come from?
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monsters.
But she's not even here.
It's just... I'm not really...
Maybe... she did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start. It seems like all those accumulated emotions just... it's all my fault. But... more exiles from the art exchange.
The Knight's challenge has arrived. Heavens, descend!
Wind calls, waves follow.
A new technique! Infra! Thanks for watching! A perfect chord!
Crumble!
Stop hiding!
The Knight's challenge has
Did
arrived.
you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business?
Business. Why is everyone so obsessed with making money?
Fellas, what do you say we grab that compensation from our friends here for all the trouble they've caused us?
A creator's passion.
Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrollers. What do you want? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them, I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of...
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure. We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound?
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything. Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing. The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? Is something wrong? I can't remain silent about this any longer. This is the only way more people can learn about the truth.
You better think this through. The Shanyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then...
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then, we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that is...
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident, yet the real culprit remains unknown. Allow me to remind you, She was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
No. Mr. Baitsu, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
Oh, Mr. Baitsu stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
Mingyan was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but
There's no such thing as real. For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Ming Yan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it would...
Mr. Baitsu, do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Shehua Village, the work of the arcane artist.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist Ming Yan.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Ming Yang's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were pure and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes, simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. Are you implying that Ming Yan is only allowed to use a single kind of pigment throughout her work? How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
Because the original creator of Serenity in Shehua Village is me. When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered to my dismay that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Xiehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on serenity in Xiehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching story.
Madame Juyao, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Yes. Ming Yang's to create art that truly resonates. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Ming Yang's mind when she created it.
Why? Wait, did you hear something? Jojo?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone. I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
You! It's you! Who've already done everything I can! Why are you still better than me?
touch the impure! Challenge has
Hopefully this helps.
You were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents holding your hands, you'd never have what could be rightfully mine! Huh? Yeah! Thanks for watching! Ha! A perfect chord!
Pitch is lowered.
Crumble!
Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
Let's call it a night's great harvest.
When I learned the truth, I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. But Rover's words, it was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitze, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for this. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Baitze, do you have anything else to add to your defense? Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the This hearing is adjourned.
It's finally over. I didn't miss anything important, did I? Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together, what I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shenyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are fine. Thank you. I want to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want— What do you think?
My commission started with her. Plus, you and I solved the case together.
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right, let's go.
I can fly too.
Wind, guide me.
Nice and easy. I can fly too.
Jaja? It's been a while.
Your injury.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And I heard about everything you did. You know what, Jaja? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, and forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you. The pain of these injuries.
I brought you a gift.
See?
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate—
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Mingyang, I hope you can find—
Thank you for bringing me this painting.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear. To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right. Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Jaja. This experience...
You seem to be pretty slow on the news. You've given me the courage to joke around. Well, let's take it slow for now.
Bells chime. Spirit, it's the only night in a year. Well, that's a play. The Night of Remembrance is an annual festival, and, anyway, to satisfy your curiosity...
Like this one?
This is the Mask of the Laureate. The Laureate enjoys the same privileges as the host.
Cantarella? What's she doing here?
What a pleasure to meet you again. So what brings a distinguished laureate to this ghostly place? Tired of heavenly views, are we? Are you here to savor the underworld's wonders and dance with its spirits? Why not? What harm could there be in a ghost of the deep reveling among spirits? Also, what are you implying? On the night of remembrance, it's only natural that the departed return to the mortal realm for their unfulfilled wishes. Still, it'd be best if they didn't stir up trouble for the living. In my humble opinion, lost souls find peace only when their wishes are fulfilled. Then perhaps they'll stop haunting people. Since fate has brought you here, why not offer your aid to those poor restless souls? I'll join you, of course. Ah, the familiar confusion of a first-timer. But fret not, for I will be your guide through this unforgettable night. Every night of remembrance brings its own theme, and this year, it's the Ghost Girl. Imagine this. An innocent girl lost in the dark sea, fear ripping her apart as her soul drifts away, while her body sinks ever deeper into the abyss. Despair consumes her bit by bit, until she transforms into a monstrous phantom. A thrilling story, don't you agree? Like savoring a medium-rare lamb chop served with oysters. One tender slice and the crimson juice spills, adding just the right flavor to the already exquisite dish. So we share similar tastes. Now, back to our topic. Hidden among the stalls set up for tonight are 3 riddles entwined with the tale of the Ghost Girl. Yet these stalls are rather elusive. But of course, there are no demons in this world, only distorted frequencies, or men cloaked. Dealing with them requires no money. Instead, they sift through. Isn't that enchanting? There's no thrill in simply buying all your heart's desires with And now, we have the main course for tonight. Whoever solves all 3 riddles and uncovers the mystery of the whether to turn stones into gold, grant eternal youth, or even bring the dead back to life. Whichever you want, this potion is here to make it real. In that case, why not come and join me in this game? Besides, as for me, I happen to need well, it requires more than you might imagine. The finest ingredients. But with you at my side, I'd love to explore this with you. Offer your soul, surrender your flesh, give all you have, pull the lost from their road.
That sounds uncanny.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me if it unsettles you. It's an old folk song about the Night of Remembrance. They say its eerie melody has a strange frequency that can draw the attention of ravenous demons. Ah, I can feel it now. There it is, the first stall.
Welcome. Would you like to reach for the brightest star in the sky? Or indulge in the great... Or maybe nothing could ever satisfy your endless desire.
Always so playful, Mammon. And all we seek is the first riddle of the ghost girl, to set the tone for tonight. After all, even the smallest catch can serve as a splendid entree for a...
I see. But nothing comes for free. Perhaps a loaf of bread that speaks. Oil that melts into water. Or a glimpse into Thessalia's hidden... Oh! Just for me. How marvelous. This is life's symphony. Each note as promised. Here is the first. Long ago, a group of girls followed the siren's call out of town. They journeyed to the crown atop the mountain, and to the wall beyond this riddle. I, Mammon, have yet another. Please take this music box. It's dusty with age.
That person does seem a...
It's understandable. Even this music box should... Oh, so that's why this little thing isn't behaving.
If you look at this music box from above...
Now that perhaps Mammon has offered us a little aperitif. All right.
I know what you came for. Without exceptional insight and unparalleled courage, all you'll end up with are mere scrap. If you lack what I seek, and just...
Good enough for the fishes, perhaps. But how... This distinguished friend of mine does...
Well then, give it a try. May you find the freshest apple. Go on, make a choice. Let's see if this apple holds the prize you seek.
That one, please.
So, the rumors are true. Nothing. This little taste of luck is just a starter. Now, here comes the second. The girls lined up for their apples, each one in a vivid, glistening red. But why would apples appear in the deep sea? Whether it brings luck or misfortune.
People of Renacita, off heads up signifies good fortune, a sign of following the sacred path. Are these dolls blessed or cursed? Perhaps the last riddle will give us a clue.
Blue and purple outfit inspired by the deep sea. Is she for sale?
Tonight's theme is the ghost girl, right?
Yeah. I heard it's related to something that happened in the town a few years ago.
Claiming by based on a true story. Which is the most beautiful among these dolls? This one has bright eyes. That one has a nice Oh, so frustrating. They're all gorgeous, but none quite live up to my standards. Now tell me, what do you think? Which doll stands out the most? Ooh, the lucky red hat. Exactly! Following the divine will is all... wonderful. As long as you follow the divinity, luck will surely be on your side. Now, for dessert, I present you with fortune cookies. This is the last riddle. The round hat. A girl dons her red dancing shoes and wears a scarlet hat, ready for the final act of her performance. Now, all the riddles are in your hands. Whether the answers will rise like bubbles from the witch's cauldron, well, that's up to you.
Who's beside him? Looks like some kind of noble lady.
I'd say she's no ordinary noble. Such grace and maturity. She's got to be from a prestigious family. The nearest land with a noble house is Thessalio Fells, which belongs to the Thessalias. Just look at her dress. Such elegance. She's not even a...
Now all the riddles are here, like fish returned to the sea. However, they are entangled in a maze of seaweed. How would you free them from the maze? The siren song, the red apple, the red shoes and the round hat. Among the tales of Renacita, however, with the laureate's aid, we may see a different ending tonight. Since all stories are rooted in reality, perhaps let's see. A dusty, broken music box, a cog-like lucky coin, and a doll in a red hat. They're all out of production now. None of the music boxes these days use this kind of cog. Looks like these little trinkets are relics from the past. Good catch. As a girl, I used to while away those endless, quiet hours in the... Perhaps some part of me still remembers what to do. It seems...
the show begins.
Ugh. What was that? My head.
You've been under this influence far too long, especially in a place that you need a proper rest. Come to my castle. I have potions there. Hope this can help you feel better. This potion is crafted from freshly crushed barnacle leaves, mixed with the sap of violaca, sea okra, and sea apple, all fermented in a glass vial. Each of these lovely plants is cultivated here, hand-picked, sorted, and blended by my own hands. As the poisonous ingredients entwine, their toxins soften over time, like nightmares transforming into the sweetest dreams. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe, and even delightful. Drink up, and rest a while, though I may not be able... Ah, excuse me for a moment. It's time I tend to the flowers.
Apple. Jelly rose. Round hat. Could the round hat worn by the girl in the riddle actually be a poisonous Jelly Rose Medusa? If that's true, then the ghost girls indeed have a connection to the Phasalias. I need to discuss this with Cantarell.
Ah, you've made it here. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Now, we can finally have a proper conversation. Did you come all this way for me? Or are you in search of the secret slumbering in the deep? Oh, I'm flattered. Don't worry, with some...
What exactly are the sea apples and the jelly roses and
The crimson sea apple, also called the alluring reaper, is a dangerous plant. A single bite can lead to paralysis, suffocation, or the excruciating. As for the jelly roses, their blooms will transform into jelly rose medusae. These little ones can... The two lethal plants have been meticulously nurtured by generations.
So my guess was correct. The red apple and the second riddle were first. As for the first riddle, Siren's Song, it seems the girls in the riddle were lured into the port of the strange frequencies coming from the music box. Probably reflect the suffering of the... But why? Why would the... I don't believe you'd engage in such senseless cruelty. There should be a reason behind this. Wait. It's a ritual to select a maiden of extraordinary willpower, a Phasalia who can withstand the Thenodian's whispers.
Well, I never imagined you'd say the truth behind the ghost girl riddle. The blood and tears shed in these trials throughout the years have seeped into this castle and concocted what we now call their past and future intertwine. And Phasalia's ain't with you by my side. I would relive that trauma. And if you find these scabs have somehow crept onto my very flesh and feel the need to cut them away, I'll place my... Ever since I guided you to the sanctuary, you've seen through me. I've witnessed you cleanse the chaos of the inverted tower, restoring order to the heavens and seas. If you are the one... Now, the answers we seek lie in the depths of fierce undercurrents. Will you join me and dive into the deep sea? Your wisdom, courage, and kindness. Once we enter the sea, I'll be right by your side, for you are the one I've chosen. Excellent.
Is this still Portovino?
Yes and no. The overflowing the voices of the ghosts piece together these fragile... But do take caution. With a bit of light... Though the black of the sea is overwhelming, you see, light is something as long as it flickers. I, Cantarell Phasalia, Hereby grant you unrestricted passage through portal. Let us explore. We are now in a fragment of the past. You've done well. The past that emerges from the Sea of Ghosts is not entirely real. It only reveals what it chooses to show, which means we must uncover the hidden truth ourselves. Spirits bound in the cracks of time wonder no more. Please set them free with the light. They've been trapped here for far too long.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Solo time. Collapse.
A potion that can grant. The girls must have been looking at Cantarella.
There. During the trials, if I were to reveal everything to keep us safe, we must. So let's listen carefully.
The Knight's challenge has arrived. This should afford us more provisions.
The divine trials stand as a hallowed tradition of the Phasalia family, a ritual that demands every family member to offer their daughters. Yet tales of these perils have driven some to seek out young girls resembling their own. These girls' parents are often offered a generous sum of money or sweet promises as compensation. Behind this intricate web stands the late head of Phasalia. The substitutes, however, he considered rough gems that could be for him, regardless of blood. The maid.
The Knight's challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps.
Oh, this will be fun. Surge of deep tides. Engulfed by sea's venom. This book looks familiar. Just put it back on the right shelf, like how you did before. What a divine breeze. Why not savor this, To avoid the watchful eyes, hum a special tune. Use the right cup. In the cold, unfathomable sea, they clung to it. The little fish huddled close. Why not savor this, Well done. You never disappoint me. They say most questions can be answered in books. The Phasalia family is built on point. Years of exposure. We are no longer. Sweet dreams, girls. May you rest in peace. Call from the abyss. Feel the tide pull. Riptides claim you. Oh, this will be fun. Maybe. It seems safe. Even in the depths of the sea, there would be a place for resting. Perhaps we should take a moment to explore this room. It seems like... Before opening the door, have you ever imagined... But for now, I don't think that will happen. Should we go now? And see what the jellyfish are trying? Lovely. Don't forget... Darkness breeds the unknown, and the unknown gives birth to fear. In a place like this, the only anchor you can rely on is the faint light by your side. Trust it's... But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? It seems like fate insists in the realm of poison. None can rival the jelly rose Ah, as they tend to be wary when alone. Their nerves quick to tingle at the slightest, but worry not. What a divine breeze. Ah, today, one type... Why not savor this? Luck does seem to favor you. Are we prisoners to the insatiable appetite for knowledge, or to the ever-expanding void? Yet I trust your eyes. They'll see through the tricks hidden within. Caresses of the waves. Crush forth in fury. Why not say silence? Oh, this will be fun. Surge of deep tides. Sleep in the whispers of sirens.
Fortune singing.
An empty shell. The remnants that past has left behind. Just one more to go. The shadow cast by present. This one isn't picked. Now both past and present are ours. Go ahead. Knock. Why not savor this, Oh, frightened away. Our lethal yet delicate little friend. Looks Looks like we need to handle these two first. Call from the abyss. Try not to blink.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Hebena. She'd peek out from behind. She cried. Such a good girl. Had I not drunk it? The tea, whether it was her tears only through... The... Our delicate... I'll find...
Cherish every gain.
Look, there it is, just a step away. It seems everyone desires the deadliest jellyfish. Expired obsessions rarely know when to stop. Try not to blink. Engulfed by sea's venom. Hey? Feel the...
Remnants of the past. Leave it to me.
The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Master, a perfect chord. Mind the tempo.
Mandragora. Oh, please don't misunderstand. She clung to every teaching. I saw the way. So, when she served me, she was much tougher than Hebena. As for the poison, and somewhere within that haze, but then... Seems like this little one is ready for a duel, trying to take your life with its venom. But I despise unnecessary fights. Yes, just place it gently here. Nothing to fret about, dear. I've long since made my peace with poison. This jellyfish, a remnant of the past. You have such a kind heart, but some weights belong only to those who've already weathered their storms. See? Come now. Jellyfish have no voice. They simply drift in the tide. Yet, here it is. A small shimmer of light, escaping the grip of the past to reach us now. Ah, it seems a Let's look closely. The waves came poison, and sweet dreams were shelved away. There's a weight to the air behind. Behind this is the... Are you ready to face the relentless? It will be dark and murky there.
Final performance? Help me. Bring the round hat.
No, it's... When I entered this place, I knew that seems I'm... Here, the past and future, the chaotic. Let's try once more. Surrender to it. Riptides claim you. Why not savor this, hmm? Who will sink into the depths with me?
A perfect chord. Crumble. Let's call it a night's great harvest.
We've scoured, it seems.
The night's challenge has arrived.
Oh, this will be fun. Surge of deep tides to sunken depths. Why not savor this, hmm?
At long last, the final performance.
Dance and fight.
The maiden's crown will soon appear.
And rest upon one among you.
Round, take.
Round hat. Odd. The final perform. Go. The front.
Showtime. Need light. Light. Lamp.
You must be Anna's. And also Girl A, who couldn't speak, but man.
Face the door, no.
you want me to find her?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
Will the lost souls truly return home?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
Will the lost souls truly return home?
The Cantarella I know is unbreakable. She will never falter, even if you drown her with all these malicious whispers. And you certainly won't shake me either.
But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? Yes, just place it gently here. I, Cantarella Physalia, value every promise I made to you, and vow to see them through. Besides, there are certain places that only you may be able to reach. Come now. We've more to uncover.
All those years of lying and scheming, a tarnished reputation. You could have walked away from this camp. I still remember the little you. The youngest, the most neglected of all the Thessalians. You despise this place, don't you? You loathe our rules, yet they have already seeped into your very existence. Tell me, have you ever considered leaving? Let go of this burden that cries.
My dear lord, I have already gifted you the sweetest of dreams. You watched with satisfaction as I climbed over the fallen, ascended the steps to...
Illusions are no match for poison, Cantarella. False bubbles.
Well, you see, illusion... Your obsession, corrupted by whispers, has become a shadow over the castle. A dead... I can feel the pain those whispers inflicted upon you.
The Knight's challenge has arrived.
The abyss may result. But even the deepest darkness cannot endure the touch of light. Your trust strengthens the lamp. It now burns brighter. Now is the time. Let the light shine brighter. To sunken depths.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Ta-da! A grand overture.
Ha! Crumble! Be gone, wicked souls!
You haven't fully banished the whispers. Watch out! The twisted obsession is returning to the shadow.
The Knight's challenge has arrived.
Why not savor this? Now, free him from the Thromodian's whispers. Fall from the abyss. To sunken depths, sink into the endless deep. My lord, I offered you the I have entrusted Thessalia's true faith to one most deserving, and the Thromodian's deceptions in the inverted tower have been laid. No more whispers shall haunt us. Our children now you too shall find release from the Threnodian's whispers. Nothing.
We're here! In that hellish jewel, Cantarella shielded us with illusions. It all started with a false hope. An elixir to grant any wish was said to be here. We dived into darkness, choked down fear. Nothing's here but the deep and ourselves. The elixir was our blood and tears. Yet the bane gave us sweet dreams. At last, through the shadows, we reached the end. Once Cantarella took charge of the family, she shielded us. The Order's members were always prying, eager to find out the truth. Though, unfortunately, Cantarella holds the Night of Remembrance every year. With our masks, we can slip away. It's always a great comfort to see Jojo living happily and in good health.
My dear, from this night forward, you're free to be with your family. The gentleman here has solved the riddles. Together, he and I will craft the Elixir of Revival. Since the Threnodians' lies were unraveled, thanks to you, the Order is now entangled in its own troubles, most deeply affected by the Threnodians' whispers. The long-standing fear, the shackles of one's spirit, were heavier than those from the outside. Yet I knew then the time had come for the girls. I never meant to draw you into this. I was planning to shoulder it all alone. That's why my plan was to break through the sea of ghosts, claim that I've solved the riddles and won the elixir of revival. Your arrival, see, the letter wasn't my doing, but she had no intention of hurting you with the abnormal frequencies. But she had been in when I saw that letter and sensed something unusual about you. I realized you could no longer stay out of this matter, looking back. My arrogance, the currents here run deep, but thanks to you, the elixir was. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you.
Cantarella, you don't have to bear it all alone anymore.
You're right. I have one last favor to ask. The Phasalia doesn't enjoy a good reputation, and some villagers would resist my presence. At this point, causing any complication is the last thing I want. You, however, as the laureate who exposed the lies and turned the impossible into the possible, will carry a weight they can't ignore. If you're the one to handle this, the people will be convinced. Besides, even if the Order intends to look into this miraculous revival later, your status and capabilities will hold them back. But putting all that aside, it's with your effort that this elixir was possible. I can think of no one more fitting for this task. Thank you. Both girls, gather your...
Thank you, Cantarella. For everything you've done for us, for all now that we're leaving. You should never have had to I still remember what you told me back then, during the trials. But now...
At my freedom...
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
That was a really long nap. Huh? Ah, the strange smell is gone. You smell good again. Look, I had the best dream. I was dancing with all these cute echoes. Oh? Am I interrupting something? Fine. I'll just go take another nap.
It's late. Would you care to come to my castle and rest for the night? With you here, this castle feels warmer. Your presence may have dispelled the chill that used to linger. Our family's purpose has always been clear: to resist the Threnodian spiritual interference and hold fast to our faith in the Sentinel. The cruel trials were designed to find a maiden with an unbreakable will. Someone who could withstand the Threnodian's whispers and fix her eyes on the true light. Yet, in pursuit of that noble cause, innocent lives were sacrificed without question. I can't accept the so-called necessary sacrifice. One that tramples the will of others in the name of duty. It's nothing but living off the weak. Though it's important to kindle the flames, none should forget those burned to ashes. Those lives shouldn't have been squandered. After all, we are more than just fire. Yes, when I took up the Sword of Divinity, I asked the Sentinel to transfer my... The Sentinel had always wielded the powers. We triumphed before the moment. To stop the brutal divine trials and secure us the final victory, I pretended to align with the Order to keep the Threnodian off guard. And then, I found you. I have been watching you from the moment you set foot in Renacita. Now I dare say I know you well. You defeated the Threnodian in the Inverted Tower, saved the people of Renacita, and freed those young girls. And me. The girls are now back home, and the Threnodian's whispers have finally faded from this castle. And with the Order's concessions, the shadows over Renacita are vanishing. Peace has come to us. Thanks to you, the days of pain and sacrifice. As the head of Thessalia, I must offer you a fitting reward. An elixir for eternal youth, perhaps? No. Then let it be the elixir that turns stone into gold. I, Cantarella Thessalia, hereby offer you the family's entire legacy. Every elixir. The Thessalias make no. It's been a long day. Here. A special elixir I've prepared with Albizia flowers. They're gentle. Now, close your...
Wind, guide me.
that gloomy gladiator from decades ago? Do you remember that gloomy gladiator from decades ago? The young girl from Laguna. What was her name again? That gloomy gladiator from
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our...
The divinity makes today will be a fine day. The power to split and merge matter. The power to split and merge matter.
Do you remember that gloomy gladiator? That gloomy gladiator from decades ago. The young girl from Laguna. What was her
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything